Oh, nice and cold. Hi everyone. I am Anita of my Jake and I podcast. So I am so excited. As you all know, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle was at the United Nations. So I took it upon myself to go down there. I mean, I was a little skeptical before I left because it was raining and Manhattan, everything is congested down there. And I was like, I didn't want to go down there and get trapped. And next thing you know, I get rained on and I cannot find a parking. And, I was just thinking about the worst scenario. But, anyways, I decided to go anyways. And I went across the Whitestone Bridge, and then after that I went through Long Island, and then after I went to the Midtown Tunnel. I'm telling you, this tunnel is the worst. I mean, the lanes are this tiny, and on both sides of the lane you have the wall on this side, and then you have cones in the middle, and you feel like either you're going to run into the cones or run into the wall. I never felt so claustrophobic in my life. Anyways, I drove in there and I took my time, and when I got it, I was like, oh jeez, it's over. I mean, it was so scary. But anyways, I am so happy I went. So while I'm going I get to Manhattan, I get to the UN, and I found this place that I could park in. So I go in there, and it's a tiny place. Everything in Manhattan, real estate is so expensive in Manhattan. I'm talking about Manhattan, New York. Everything is expensive. So this tiny space, and I had missed the early bird special. So while I got in there, boom, I get a notification saying that Harry and Meghan, they were just entering the United Nations building. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna go in the parking area. I've already lost the early bird special, and so now I have to pay $12.99 an hour to go in there. And next thing I know is, how long am I going to be waiting there until I see Harry and Meghan come out of the United Nations building? So anyways, I decided I wasn't going to stay in there. I sort of like backed up, and I got out of the parking, and I went on the main road. I was in a no parking zone, and there I stayed there, and I did my little tweeting. I watched what is going on, what have you, and stuff like that. I was so happy to see them. They look so beautiful. Meghan looked like, she looked like an executive. She looked like she was ready for the boardroom. And she had this beautiful pencil skirt and this top, or it could have been a dress that had something like a pencil skirt, but I did see her wear something similar to that when she went to Ireland. It was sort of like a green skirt and a green top, short sleeve. So she just looked amazing. So next thing, and I'm saying, oh my goodness, what are the chances of me seeing them? I was sort of like becoming like I had lost all hope. So what I did know is that I made a roundabout, and I saw people standing at the gate. Not a lot of people, but enough people. So I say, something must be going on. People are still there. So I went and I parked my car in a no parking zone. Literally, it's only I think there was a school there, so only I think people who work at the school could park there. But then I said, but it's we're on school break, so it's rare that the officers are gonna come there, the traffic police is gonna come there and give anybody a ticket. And by the way, I'm a teacher, so what did I do? I took my plaque off and I I just put it on my dashboard, and I went down where I saw the crowd. So I stood there for a while, and I met some lovely people, some squaddies, and they were there. About 5 of them were there, and we started chatting, because we had that one thing in common. We had Meghan Markle and Prince Harry in common, so we started chatting and stuff like that. What is their Twitter handle? What is their Instagram handle? Blah blah blah, and stuff like that. So we all embraced. We gave each other hugs and what have it. It was so beautiful to be able to talk to people that have the same, that's in the same fan base. So okay, so we're there, and some people decided, well, they saw all the vehicles are coming from the UN, people are leaving the UN, and they all decided that, oh, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they must have left through another exit. So anyways, I and 2 other ladies, we stayed there, and there was I think it was CBS News that was there with their camera. All the photographers that were there, they left. So we stayed there, and then all of a sudden it started to drizzle. And I said to the lady, one of the ladies, I don't have an umbrella, so let's go. And the other lady who had an umbrella, she decided to stay. So just as we were about to leave, guess what happened? I saw 2 black SUVs, and I said, that must be Harry and Meghan. I turned around to the lady and I said, when they came in, what vehicle they had? And they said a Ford. And when I looked at the vehicle, it said the 2 SUVs, it had Ford on it. So I said, it must be them. It's so cool that Harry and Meghan are in the United States, and they're driving made in the USA. Ford is made in the USA, so that's really cool. So next thing I know, the vehicles and them stopped. And I put my hand under my chin. I clasped my hand like this. And I'm saying to the vehicles that I saw coming, the 2 of them that were coming and then eventually stopped. And I said, please, 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 please. Oh my God. I started putting my hand up in the air. And I'm like, oh my God, it's Meghan and Harry. And I started screaming and I started praying like this. And I know they saw me. And they stopped. I don't know what they stopped. I don't know what was their communication. But next thing you know, the first vehicle went off, and then the last vehicle came. And then all of a sudden, I saw the vehicle stopped right in front of me. And Meghan put down her windows. When she put down her windows, oh my God, I have never seen a more beautiful person. She was so gorgeous. She looked much better in person than she looked on pictures and in videos. I'm telling you, those videos and those pictures that we have out there, they don't do Meghan any justice. She is like a little doll. She is so beautiful. I cannot believe that Meghan Markle stopped her vehicle, put down her glass, and waved to me. Oh my goodness. She waved to me right in front of me. She waved to me, and I was screaming hysterically. She was like, she put her hand on her face like that. She couldn't believe it. And then I saw Harry looking. Oh my goodness. I said today was one of the best days of my life. And then all of a sudden somebody came and started talking to me, interviewed me. So I told them the same thing. It says one of the best days of my life. And I said that not even maybe, not of my life, but it will be for the rest of my year. I'm telling you, I cannot believe that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they saw me, like clasping my hand, praying, and they saw me screaming, and they saw me excited, and then they just pulled up in front of me. They just stopped in front of me, and Meghan put down her window and she said hi to me. said hello to. I cannot believe it. Oh my goodness. I thought that my trip was in vain. I thought I went down to the UN and nothing was going to happen. I am so happy I went because Meghan Markle actually stopped her vehicle, put down her window because her vehicle was all blacked out. And she put down her window and she actually waved to me. Oh, I started screaming. She put her hand on her face like that. She was like, oh my, she put her hand on her face like she couldn't believe how much I was screaming. And the other ladies as well. We were so excited. And then I was like, the video is just all over the place. And I'm saying to myself, oh my goodness, I don't know if I got it. I don't know if I got the video of that. And then when I looked at my phone, I actually have it. So it was just a beautiful, beautiful day overall. Win-win. That Meghan, she's just gracious. It just speaks volume of who she is. She could have just driven off, but she saw me and the two other lady, and we were so excited. And I did clasping my hand under my chin, sort of praying, and I sort of put my hand up in the air, screaming, asking, oh Lord, please stop, and say hello, just a little hello. And you could hear my voice saying that, and then she stops and she pulls down her window and she said hello. What a blessing. Oh my goodness, my year. I'm just gonna hold on to that memory. She is so sweet. She is so selfless. I'm thinking other celebrities, they would just drive off, but she actually stopped and acknowledged us. I think that her vehicle, so many vehicles left that place and she stayed behind. I'm sure she stayed behind talking to the other people at the UN and what have you and stuff like that. And she came out sort of like, I don't know, I wouldn't say last, out of the building, after all the vehicles we had already given up. And then here she comes and she actually stopped, put on her window and said hello. Unbelievable. I've never seen such a beautiful person, just gorgeous. Her face is just so beautiful and glorious. She actually looked like a doll. She is so beautiful in real life. It was just amazing to see. I feel like all the hard work, the websites that I made, the podcast that I made, the YouTube channel, all of those things are because of Meghan. I would have not had any of the skills had it not been for her. There's no video I cannot make, and it's all goes back to me trying to make a fan base, trying to make material to show the world how great Meghan Markle is. And she sort of like acknowledged me today. That was so sweet. I'm so happy that I went to downtown Manhattan today. I went all over the place, across the Whitestone, Long Island Expressway, down to Midtown Tunnel. I thought I was gonna die in that tunnel. It was so narrow. And then I just drove around and I got there and I got to see Meghan and Harry. They are so beautiful in real life. The pictures, the videos, just does not do her and Harry any justice. They're just gorgeous people in and out. So today was a great day overall. I'm really happy that in the rain, in the traffic, in Manhattan, and anybody who knows Manhattan, the traffic is no joke in Manhattan. And I went down there today and I got to see Queen Meghan. Although you guys will see how hysterical I was in the video, and who wouldn't be hysterical, to see the person that they admire so much, It was just glorious. That's my testimony for today. That's that. Oh my God! Oh my God! Let it be! Oh my God! Let it be! Let it be! Oh my my God, Dad, let it be.
I told you. I think maybe they did a trick.
Let it be, let it be, let it be. Just say hi to us.
Please.
Just say a short hi.
Perfect
Just
smile.
hello. Hello. Just a little hello.
There's a lot of excitement outside of the United Nations in New York City. Just take a look. A small group of people cheered as Meghan Markle left the UN yesterday. The Duchess of Sussex waved at the gleeful bystanders. She attended a speech delivered by her husband, Prince Harry.
I cannot tell you how happy I am to have seen Meghan Markle. She is more beautiful in person than what we have seen on television or in pictures. Oh my goodness! My dream just came true!
Meghan and Harry moved to California 2 years ago after stepping down as senior members of the royal family. And so
Bye, guys.